Hello and welcome to the Empathic Designer podcast. I'm your host Vaidishwaran. So, we are in the third episode of our cognitive bias series. Cognitive bias happens when you look at the world through our lens. This means that cognitive bias is everywhere and is in every one of us, however rational and objective we think we are, which in itself is a bias. Our judgment is often clouded either consciously or unconsciously by our experiences, motives, and emotions that lead to such biases. In this series, we will look at some typical biases that we encounter as learning professionals. In today's episode, I'll be focusing on design meetings with SMEs. So let's look at Parkinson's law of triviality and the bandwagon effect. It's the beginning of a new project. You're in the first design meeting with your SME panel to discuss the learning strategy for the program. You have your design strategy well laid out and opening the meeting with the overall design strategy for the program and the course layout. As you are presenting your strategy, you are very happy to see your stakeholders nod in agreement. As you're getting into the thick of things, you're having a couple of SMEs hijack the conversation and the topic slowly drifts towards how they saw something someplace and they like the colors and the type of animations used in it. They take over the computer, start showing you some random stuff that they found online, and ask you questions about it. If this scene seems familiar to you, you've just witnessed a classic example of Parkinson's law of triviality, where people tend to devote a great deal of time to unimportant details while critical aspects go unattended. Parkinson's law of triviality is one of the main reasons for a lot of long and unproductive meetings, resulting in more long and unproductive meetings. As L&D professional, the best way to overcome this is to make sure that you express genuine interest in their ideas but gently refocus their attention to the critical matters in hand. A good way to achieve this is by having a timed agenda, prioritizing critical items at the beginning of the meeting so that the team spends quality time and energy in making decisions that really matter, and then open the floor for other items that your client would like to discuss. This will ensure that real work gets done and the client also gets the feeling that they have been heard, which is very important for building those long time trust and relations with them. I was talking to a friend of mine a couple of months back who had just started his own training company. During our conversation, he told me about his plans for buying an LMS and how it was an expensive affair. At that time, all his trainings were classroom based. When I asked him why he needed an LMS, he told me that this is his response to the current COVID 19 situation and that their trainings are going to go online. And he needs an LMS because that's what a lot of companies that conduct online trainings use. After a few more minutes into the conversation, I realized that he didn't have an actual strategy around converting his programs to an online format and had no idea how an LMS works. This is known as the bandwagon effect. The bandwagon effect is a phenomenon where people tend to adopt something just because other people are doing it, overriding their own beliefs and requirements. I've seen this happen with a number of my clients who ask for certain solutions even before conducting a needs analysis just because someone they know or their competition has it and they've got to have it as well. While this might be true in certain cases, it still needs to be validated. Bandwagon effect has the ability to provide people with a sense of comfort that they conform with the rest of the group and feel accepted. Bandwagon effect often manifests due to poor research as it offers an easy way out relying on the wisdom of the crowds. We can often overcome bandwagon effect by slowing down our reasoning process, taking a step back, and spending quality time analyzing options. Always ask yourself why this product or strategy is adopted by someone. Does this really work for me? And if not this product or strategy, what else is possible? Taking time to answering these questions goes a long way in helping you overcome the bandwagon effect. Thanks a lot for tuning into this edition of the Empathic Designer podcast. If you like what you heard, go ahead and hit the subscribe button and the bell icon for getting those regular updates from my channel. And as always, if you have any questions, do leave me a note on the comment section below and I'd love to have a conversation with you. Thank you and have a wonderful day.